Hey, what's up, y'all? Blitzball Champ here. Um, I thought I was gonna wait till Friday to do this, but this hit pretty hard, so I felt like I might as well go ahead and do a video on this and get it all out of the way. So this is a little mini pro wrestling talk video. Uh, WWE just made some big roster cuts. Pretty surprising, I must say. So check this out. I have the article right here. WWE has come to terms on the releases of Braun Strowman, Aleister Black, Lana, Buddy Murphy, Ruby Riott, Santana Garrett. So 6 releases that took place today. Let's talk about these. Let's talk about these. Word is more budget cuts. Braun Strowman. This was pretty rough. And I kind of have a soft spot for Braun Strowman, being that he's from North Carolina, just like me. But it's been said that there's been a lot of backstage issues with Braun Strowman, and just when it comes to booking and just trying to do certain things, there's apparently been a lot of friction. That's what the word is, backstage, just over time for so long. So it could be maybe there was a lot of build up to this point where they were just like, they're going to go ahead and cut him and just kill that noise. But when I think about it, I can't be too surprised at this, just mainly because of the backstage issues, the behind the scenes stuff. But it just royally sucks because I know he's a former Universal Champion, but he really never got the legit run that he deserved. He never really got that legit run. I mean, he would be going strong as the monster, tearing everything down and just being this beast, and then would just get deflated just like that. So it's unfortunate. It's really, really unfortunate because I like Braun Strowman. Like I said, fellow North Carolinian. Aleister Black. This made no sense whatsoever. And even Aleister Black was shocked because he didn't even see this coming at all. Not to mention, he was doing these promos, these vignettes, the Dark Father vignettes, and he was doing the story time stuff. And then he made an impact by costing Big E Intercontinental title match by giving him just an amazing Black Mass. Made that impact, I think it was a week or two ago, like 2 weeks ago. And then he gets released. Just like that. It's crazy. It's really, really crazy. You build him up, make a big comeback, and it looked like it was going to be a feud between Big E and Aleister Black. And that was clearly the direction that they were going. And then they just cut that away and released him. And the funny thing is, Selena Vega, his wife, is supposed to be returning. So that's crazy. But I gotta give Aleister Black a lot of credit. Dude is a really chill guy. He's not being bitter about it. He's not being angry about it. I know I did an Instagram video early today, and then he also went on stream on Twitch to pretty much talk about the situation and kind of reminisce with the fans and talk memories and stuff like that. But he was very cool about it. Very chill. He didn't make too big of a deal. He did say he was sad, but he looked at a lot of the positives from this. He had some great feuds back in NXT. He was an excellent NXT champion. He won the Dusty Tag Classic with Ricochet. I mean, had a great rivalry with Undisputed Era, great rivalry with Velveteen Dream. I mean, he did a lot of great things in NXT. Not to mention, he met his wife through WWE, Zelina Vega, aka Thea Trinidad, which is her real name. Well, yeah, he met his wife through WWE, and they've been solid together. Both of them are loving nerds, but he looked at all the positives from this, and I gotta give him credit. He took this very well. He's keeping his head up, and I think he even mentioned that he might open up a wrestling school. I think that'd be cool. I think he could be a great teacher. Aleister Black teach his style? Oh, I think he would be excellent. I mean, he already works out and helps train Zelina Vega. Doing like the striking and the MMA and the kickboxing stuff like that. I mean, hey, he could do that for many others, just like he does for Zelina Vega. So I got to give props to Aleister Black for how he handled this release. And to be honest, he could go anywhere. Japan, AEW, Impact Wrestling. He could go anywhere and make an impact. Or if he wants to, do things low key, or if he had some other projects that he wants to do, go for it. He's 36 years old, so he's a year younger than me, but still in great shape. Still is an amazing athlete. I look forward to hopefully hearing some great news about Aleister Black. Hopefully somebody's picked him up. But whatever he decides to do, I wish him the best, because he seems like a very chill guy. I've seen him wrestle live twice. So, yeah, I wish him the best. I definitely wish him the best. Lana. This, I feel about the Lana release, I feel like they were trying and trying to hold out and hopefully get her in the right position to, be better in the ring and hopefully blow up. But too many of the other ladies have had to hold her hand. I mean, Naomi, Asuka. I mean, pretty much Asuka sacrificed her Raw Women's title run, a good portion of it, to hold Lana's hand and to also kind of hold Charlotte's hand, but that didn't last long. But Lana had the feud with Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax, getting Samoan dropped through the announce table 10 times or whatnot. She was the sole Survivor Series. And I think Lana got her first win, her first pinfall ever during the Mixed Match Challenge, where it was her and Rusev. But Lana Rusev, when Lana was, the ravishing Russian, she had such a great angle with Rusev, now Miro and AEW. So, I don't know. A lot of people like Lana. I just never thought she was really good in the ring. So, there's that. But, I give it up to her. In that managerial role and what she did with Rusev was excellent. So, who knows? Maybe she'll go to AEW. That way she can be with her husband. We'll see. But, do I think she should get back in the ring? Me personally, probably not. But, great managerial role would be great for her. But we'll see what happens. Buddy Murphy. Now, apparently the word is he actually requested his release a long time ago. I think post storyline with the Mysterios and Seth Rollins around that time, which it already seemed kind of weird considering Aaliyah Mysterio has a real life boyfriend, if I remember correctly. And I don't know. Buddy Murphy was a great wrestler as well. I enjoyed his feuds with Cedric Alexander, with Aleister Black. I mean, he was a former cruiserweight champion, former NXT tag team champion with Wesley Blake. Like, Buddy Murphy, he is excellent in the ring. You know, and he had a great thing going for him as a cruiserweight champion. But just hasn't really been able to bounce back after that Mysterio family Seth Rollins storyline. So, who knows? He's probably more at peace about it than maybe some of the others with his release. But definitely a great wrestler. And I think he's another one that could really go anywhere. Japan, Impact Wrestling, AEW, he could go anywhere. Ruby Riott. I am really disappointed with how WWE did Ruby Riott. Like, and apparently, I think word is she was another one that requested her release at some point. But just, you had something great with the Riot Squad, then they split them, then they brought them back together, her and Liv. Couldn't even get a tag title run of any sort. Couldn't really get a singles run either. And Ruby Riott, also known as Heidi Lovelace, is such a great wrestler. You know, I've seen her and Kimberly wrestle in the main event on the Secret of the Ooze Chikara show, where they both fought for the Chikara Grand Championship, which they set a record. They made history. That is the first time ever where two females in a promotion competed for the top championship normally held by the men. They made history. And like I said, Ruby Riott, you know, did some great things in NXT as well, but just she's another one that really just did not get as good of a singles run as I had hoped for her to get. And she's a great wrestler. And they had something great going with the Riot Squad, especially her and Liv. And also, rumor is that Liv Morgan might be next in the second wave of cuts, because apparently there's supposed to be more cuts being made. So, WWE Women's Tag Team Division is looking pretty bleak. I mean, who do you really have left now? What? Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke? Tamina and Natalia, who are the champs? I don't even think Shayna and Nia are going to be together much longer, if not currently. And that's pretty much it. I mean, anything else is NXT Women's Tag Team titles. So, yeah. And then Santana Garrett, which Santana Garrett, another one that I've met. I met in person. Great wrestler. Very beautiful woman. She was getting ready to make her SmackDown debut. Apparently, the plan was she was getting the main roster call up and was going to debut and be showcased on SmackDown. That never happened. She pretty much ended up getting the same treatment that Chelsea Green got. Because she was supposed to be main roster bound, and I believe Raw was supposed to be her main home. But then, you know, she got injured, came back, was fully ready to go. They let her go. So, same pretty much happened with Santana Garrett. Really, really sucks too. And apparently, the word is that she was very frustrated that they just kept her backstage all this time and didn't greenlight her to begin work on SmackDown. Because, like I said, Santana Garrett's a great wrestler. I mean, she's wrestled all over the world. I mean, Impact Wrestling, NWA, Stardom. Like, I believe she's a former Wonder of Stardom champion, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Santana Garrett, Shimmer, Shine. Like, Santana Garrett's a great wrestler. Great wrestler. She's the Wonder Woman of professional wrestling. So just another wasted talent. But I could definitely see her going anywhere. Impact Wrestling, AEW, Stardom. She could go back to Stardom. She could be in contention for the SWA Championship or heck, even the World of Stardom Championship. You know? Why not? But another thing that was said is supposedly this may be a sign of WWE gearing up to sell their company. Yeah, as crazy as that sounds, that's what may be happening. And also, rumor is that there are four companies supposedly interested: NBC Universal, Amazon, I think one was Disney, and the other one, I think the other one was Comcast, but I think Comcast is owned by, oh no, Fox Sports. So NBC, Universal, Fox Sports, Disney, and Amazon are supposedly the four companies interested that would be interested in purchasing WWE. Which, if I remember correctly, as of now, WWE, the net worth for them to be bought, I would think, is at least about $5 or $6 billion. So they're gonna have to come with their pockets deep. But if I, considering that they have the Peacock deal, which Peacock is under NBC Universal, it wouldn't surprise me if they were the front runners to get WWE. Because Amazon would be weird, Disney would be even weirder, and Fox Sports, I mean, with SmackDown being under Fox, I mean, could probably tie in pretty well. But if you ask me, I just hope if it comes down to the company being sold, that it can be sold and put in the hands of somebody that will do a lot better with it. Take it out of Vince McMahon's hands. That's what I would hope for. But who knows? I mean, Raw is already struggling with ratings and they're getting lower and lower and lower. I like NXT, but part of me feels like NXT is on life support. Not only that, there's no telling who are going to be on this next wave of cuts. And I'm hearing that NXT UK talent might be on the hot seat. But I say give it another couple of days to a week, we'll probably be hearing about those extra cuts soon. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's all I pretty much have to say. Just, it sucks that everybody got released. The ones I named, just the misuse of talent. Just, it gets repetitive. It's just bad. It's really bad. But yeah, Eva Maria's coming back. Yeah. Yeah, they won't let go of Shayna Baszler, which I would think Shayna's pretty upset and probably wants out as well. So, yeah. But we'll see what happens, see what more develops. But that's all that I have for now. Let me know what y'all think about the released superstars, and I'll put the link to them in the description box, which is from the WWE website. But yeah, just to reiterate, Braun Strowman, Ruby Riott, Lana, Buddy Murphy, Santana Garrett, Aleister Black, all released today. So let me know what y'all think about that. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can keep up with every video I release. Thank you so much for watching. This is Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram signing off. Hope everybody has a blessed day, and I will see y'all soon. Salute.